Good morning, Ria from Maisie here. Jumping on bright and early this morning. The kids have just gone to school and it's really cold. I don't know what's going on. For those of you that don't know, I live in New Zealand, so it's the southern hemisphere and we're sort of meant to still be quite warm. But anyway, I'm rugged up and I thought I'd jump on today and show you this new design that I'll be loading in the shop later today. Now it is a book band and it's a personalised book band. You can make it in any letter of the alphabet for the person that you're gifting it to, or if you're selling them you can make them to order. They are a nice good size and super easy to put together. Now this is an easy stitch and the holes will be cut out for you by your cutting machine. Now my cutting machine, I have the Cricut Maker. The blade in there is so old now. I really keep meaning to go and buy one. I keep waiting for them to come on special because they're like $30 here. So I have had to sit and push through a couple of the holes. You may know from doing, here we go, you can see this one a bit better. If you've done my easy stitch, sometimes, especially the fluffy back, this one here's a fluffy back, they don't always pop out. So it cuts the hole, but you have to sometimes push them through, which can be quite satisfying. You can even leave it to when you are actually sewing your item together because the needle pops them out as well, but it's always nice to have them popped out beforehand. Okay, so today I think I'll do the A, and you can see it's made up of 1, 2, 3 pieces, and simply all we're doing is sandwiching the elastic, here we go, the elastic between the layers. Now you could choose to just do 2 layers if you wanted to and sandwich it between the top and bottom, but it's actually makes it quite robust, and it's nice to have the back with the faux because it just sort of finishes it off a bit better anyway. Okay, so for this design, as I've said, you'll need to be cutting your shapes out of the faux leather, but you will also need something to sew it together with. So you can choose to use embroidery thread, which works perfectly fine, or waxed cord. This is just a waxed cord that I purchased off Amazon. And you will also need some elastic, and I'm just using this nice sort of soft ribbon style elastic. It's got a bit of stretch in it, and you can get it in lots of different colors, so I think I will probably go with pink for today. And how you work out how much elastic you need is you simply wrap it around your book and make sure you've got a little bit of stretch in it, not too much, and then you just trim it to size. What I'm going to do first is I'll get started with the stitching. I'm going to stitch the inner parts of my letter. Now if you don't have inner parts of your letter, all you'll be doing is stitching around the edge. So I'm going to do the inner, and then I'm going to glue my ribbon in place behind. So the reason that I think it's a good idea to glue it is if you don't, it might end up like this one. See how it's crooked? I did it yesterday and I just shoved it in, sewed it through, but I mean that's okay. It's a little bit crooked, but it still works. Let's pop that back on. Oops, sorry. All right, let's get started. So I've chosen to go with the waxed cord because I didn't have pink in the embroidery thread. Okay, so with the wax cord, so we're going to line up with all of our pieces, doing all 3 at once. We'll start from the middle. I've just knotted my floss and it's hidden inside, so that's all good. And we're just going to find the holes and then okay, so let's start stitching. Okay, so I've gone around once and I'm going to go around again so that I create that solid line. I'll just go back around this way. There we go. Okay, so we've just done a simple straight stitch, which has created a solid stitch because we've gone around twice. And now we're going to glue on our elastic. Okay. So I'm going to get a dot of glue. I'm going to do it on the dull side and line it up so it's centered and it's straight. There we go. That looks centered and straight. And I've got my needle and thread, which all I did was I didn't go out the other side. You can see there, I came through in the between the two layers, and now I'm going to simply start stitching from near the top and capture that ribbon. Got to push it through there. There we go. And you'll be passing your needle through the ribbon, so not only is it glued in place, you're also going to be, there we go, go through, find our hole, there it is. Okay, so we've got one last stitch. Going to take it through to the other side. There we go, so that's all clean, and then this last one I'm going to pull through into the middle, so you can see there's quite a big gap there, and all I'm going to simply do is pass my needle through a couple of times and we'll give that a trim. There we go, you can see I have completed my A and it looks really quite cute, and I'm going to go now and start to stitch together the C. Alrighty, so I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. You're going to receive A, B, C, D right through to Z, and I look forward to seeing these pop up on the Facebook group. Alrighty, happy creating.